So today we're going to talk about the Federal Reserve what we call that meeting decision last night. So I think some of you already know the Federal Reserve is not going to increase the interest rate for this time. Okay, for this time. 所以昨晚的这个美联储的报道他们已经决定了不会调高呃这个利率暂时不会调高了，就是9月份不会调高，所以接下来11月份跟12月份我们还不确定。OK，因为11月份还有这个12月份还有这个美联储的 meeting，OK，所以最重要在这个 meeting 里面他们有 so the most important part is that in this meeting, right, the Federal Reserve actually pointing out two things. Okay, all right. So the policy rate are anticipated to remain higher for longer period. All right. So what does that mean? That means, okay, they are not going to reduce the interest rate, okay, for any time soon. Okay, they are not going to reduce the interest rate for any time soon. All right. 所以很多人就是说，会告诉我们说，这个利率有可能到顶部了美联储有可能会降息其实美联储其实没有提到降息这个东西 ，alright? So what I mean is that okay, the Federal Reserve they never talk about reduce the interest rate, okay, because they have not done the increase of the interest rate yet. All right, they have never talked about reduce of the interest rate. So when this word, okay, came out, remain higher for a longer time period. So that's why the stock market is selling down lah. Okay. 因为有这个词的话，因为从这个美联储说出这样的词这个利率有可能会比这个比较高的利率有可能会就是暂时不会调低，他们不会调低这个利率了有可能会持久一些。所以这个词的话，对市场来说是对这个股票市场来说，并不是一个好的讯息了所以导致昨晚这个美国大跌，所以你可以看到今天新加坡也是大跌 ，right？ So the Federal Reserve official also are not expecting to cut the rate in 2024. So 很明显very obvious lah, alright? First thing they say they will remain higher for a longer period, and then they be specific, alright? They are not going to cut the rate in 2024. 所以明年2024年的话，他们也是不会调低这个利率所以这个利率的话会持久了这个比较偏高的利率会持久所以第二的话，这个也是不好的讯息，所以也是导致这个股市下跌。All right, as much as they anticipating when they updated their forecast in June. All right, so this is what they have been discussed. Okay, so it's a very what we call that a message that not really good for a stock market. Okay, so that's why the stock market has been selling down. All right, so that's why I say anything can happen. 所以我跟大家分享过，就是什么事情都会发生在股市。虽然下半年我是看好这个股市所以但是你要明白说，股票不是一条线直上它是会回调，因为有这个坏消息。OK， 所以 that's why 你一定要做好准备。So that's why you must plan your trade, alright? Because like what I mentioned many times, okay, although I remain what we call that optimistic for this half what we call that second half of the stock market, but market, anything can happen. Like for example, the news that was announced last night that caused the US market begin to sell down. All right. So again, we look at this historical data return again. So it's quite obvious. All right. September is really a bad month. Okay. September is really a bad month. All right. So this is 所以历史数据不简单重复了，但惊讶的就是说他们是会很相似哦，所以这个东西的话很难讲。OK，虽然之前我有给你看另外一个数据哦，就是说如果8月份是不好月份，通常9月份都是会好的月份。OK，所以你可以看到东西是会改变的。Alright，东西会改变的，所以你可以看到现在9月哦是不好，OK，so that's why most of the what we call that investor still think that September is the bad month, and it really happened right now, right? Okay, so although I show you this data based on the historical data, all right, although based on this data, it mentioned that if August is the bad month, usually the September is positive month, but it doesn't happen this time. Okay, it doesn't happen this time. So that's why we need to plan our trade properly. OK，了解吗？所以什么东西都会改变了哈，所以你要做好准备。All right，但是接下来的话，10月份，OK， will be a good month. All right， October will be a good month. 所以虽然9月份是不好的月份，其实也是提醒你说，也是应该准备进场的时候，如果这个股票在这几天或者是这几个星期继续下跌的话，其实也是给我们一个很好的机会买进。Okay, now although I say September is a bad month, it actually gives us the opportunity to buy. You get what I mean? As long as you don't buy too early lah. Okay, so you still need to have some knowledge to look at the chart to buy at the right time. All right, because based on the historical data, October will be a good month. Hopefully, we buy near the bottom on September, and then when it comes to October, the market begin to rebound. 可以吗？所以我是希望说是这样啦 OK， 哦，就是说虽然 OK， 我再重复啊，虽然9月份是不好月份，可是它也是给我们机会买入哦，趁低买入，你明白吗 ？OK， 所以你趁低买入在9月份的时候 ，then 8月份10月份你就可以开始收割了 ，All right。虽然讲的时候是容易，但是做的时候不容易。Okay, so when we talk is easy lah. When you do, then it's difficult. So that's why you need to have experience. All right, you need to have experience. So again, don't be too sad lah. That's what I mean. Don't be too sad. So that's why market will have up and down, up and down. Okay, so as long as you have sufficient knowledge, you should be able to catch the right stock. Okay, so next is the job opening, okay, has been declined recently, right? So this is actually good now. Okay, this is actually good for what we call that Federal Reserve not to increase the interest rate recently. All right, because based on the data, it has managed, okay, to reduce the job opening. All right, so what does that mean? That means if let's say previously if the job opening is high, that means the spending power will be high. So when the spending power is high, people keep buying goods, people keep spending, then it will increase the inflation. So when the job opening decline, the spending power will be reduced. Okay, when the spending power will be reduced, it will help to control the inflations. Okay, so that's why recently or last night, Federal Reserve decided not to increase the interest rate. One of the reasons is because the job opening is declining. Alright， 所以这个数据的话 ，job opening 最近是回调了所以其实这个 job opening 其实是其中一个原因美联储决定没有调高这个利率 ，OK， 这个是其中一个原因好不好 ？Alright， so 3 simple steps for choosing the stock. Okay, I want to show you the simple step. Okay, after talking much about the US market. Okay, so next thing is to zoom in more detail how I choose the stock. Okay， 所以这个比较简单的做法，我是想跟大家分享了每一次我选股票的话，我会是怎样的选法 ？OK， so first thing first, you need to look at the big picture, right? Big picture, okay? And then second step, after looking at the big picture, you identify the best sector. And then thirdly, okay? Then thirdly, you screen for a stock, okay? That means you look for a stock based on the big picture and based on the best sector. So what do I mean by big picture? So big picture 的话，通常我是会看这个指数啦，这个海指啦 S&P 500啦，美国的纳斯达克，还有这个恒生指数。所以比如说你只是买这个新加坡股票的话 then 当然你是会看这个海指啦。同时的话，我是建议你说也是看一些美国的指数，因为你要了解说美国的指数美国的波动也是会影响新加坡的股市 ，correct？ So what I mean is that if you only buy Singapore stock, obviously you still need to look at the STI index, but my suggestion to you is that you also look at the US index, for example, S&P 500 or Nasdaq, because very obvious, US market will influence other market, for example, Singapore market. Okay, that is for sure. So that's why before you buy, okay, please look at this index. Okay, if the index is overbought, then of course you have to be careful. If the index is oversold, then you can prepare to buy in. Just like, for example, this few days, okay, market has been selling down. It actually, it gives us the opportunity to buy. Alright? 其实如果你看这几天的话，回调的话，其实也是告诉我们说一个机会买进，可是问题是在几时买进那个我们等一下才确定才确定好不好？那整体来说，我们知道说整体来说每个市场都是下跌回调连我们的心态就是要调好就是要做准备几时要进场 alright, so that is the key message when we look at the big picture. Alright, so next, okay, we take a look at the big picture. So 我们先看一些指数。So 这个是 SDI 指数。So this is a SDI index, and very obvious SDI index is actually moved in the sideways. Alright. So what does that mean when the stock market move in the sideways or when the index move in the sideways? That means okay, that means your strategy is to buy near the support level and then to sell near the peak or near the resistance. Alright, 所以这个告诉我们海指其实是走横盘的状况。当它走横盘的状况then 你的做法就要怎样做法？就是说， 当你在低位买进then 当它上的时候有阻力的时候，你就开始要套利如果你没有套利的话，它会跌回它会跌回。所以现在它的趋势就是走横盘的状况，它没有走就是走这个上升趋势的状况，你明白吗？如果它走上升趋势的状况，你可以买然后持股，但是孩子他没有走上升趋势的状况，它是走横盘的状况。横盘的状况就是我们的做法，就是要在从底部买进，然后要在顶部卖出。如果你没有在顶部卖出会怎样？它就下回了所以你可以看到它一直重复跌回，然后又在反弹，跌回反弹，跌回反弹，跌回反弹。所以你可以看到现在的做法就是跟以前不一样以前是因为很多股票是比较便宜 ，alright，所以你可以买来持股But now, like what I mentioned, SDI actually move in a sideway, so it's not really suitable for you to buy and hold for a longer period. So usually, okay, based on this sideway market, it's best for you to uh you know do midterm lah, okay, midterm, all right. So that means if you manage to buy near the support level, then you must try to sell near the resistance level. Okay, that is how you make money. All right. So depending on your strategy lah, So if you are using price action, obviously you buy near support, sell near the resistance. 所以也是要看个人啦。如果你是买这个 dividend 股票的话，但通常有些人的做法是说，希望说买在比较便宜的价位，然后持股。但是你要明白，就是你要买对的股票了你要买对的股票。如果是用我的策略 price action 的话，我的做法是会买在这个 support level，然后卖出在这个 resistance level。买在 support，卖出在这个 resistance，买在 support，卖出这个 resistance。OK，所以这个是 big picture，all right。So next is S&P 500, right? So you can see that S&P 500 begin to break down from the symmetrical triangle, all right? From a symmetrical triangle, okay? So they also break below the 50-day moving average. So now the 100-day moving average will become a support level, right? 所以今晚我们看，美国股票会是怎样的做法？当然，所以它的支撑的话是差不多是在这条红色线上面，差不多是4370左右。All right. So it's quite obvious last night was a big sell down. So investor is disappointed with the Federal Reserve message actually. All right. So we can see that September, right? September it went down 2.9%。9月1号开始到现在，这个 S&P 500是下跌2.9%。OK，虽然之前我给你看的数据比如说之前给你看的数据就是这个数据这个数据显示说，如果8月不好的话，9月会好。现在是相反现在是看这个9月其实是不好已经证实了。Okay, so already confirmed. All right, September is not a good month. Okay, for US. So we can see August it went up 4%. August went up 4%. September begin from the 1st September, it went down 2.9%, and the next support is 4,370. Right? So it actually gives us opportunity to buy also. Right? So maybe tonight or tomorrow night, okay? Maybe you just need to watch out for any opportunity. 可以吗? So Nasdaq Composite, right? So Nasdaq Composite also, they choose to break down instead of breakout. Okay, break down from the symmetrical triangle. So now they also near the support level. Okay, so Nasdaq component 的话，它其实是在这个 support level 上面。Right, so we'll see how tonight. Okay, so if the price continue to went down, the next support will be 13,204. Okay, so this is a Nasdaq composite. All right, so let me remove all the drawing first so that it will make the chart more easier to read. All right, so this is the so it has been break down the symmetrical triangle, and then price continue to go down. Right, so this is a support level. So the next support level is here. So 这个告诉我们什么？这个告诉我们也是一个机会买进哦。刚才我有告诉，就是跟大家分享，虽然9月份不是一个好的月份，其实给我们机会买进，因为10月份是如果通过这个历史性的数据的话，它是有点相似啊，哈，相似。如果它这个历史数据重复的话，希望说10月份它是会开始反弹。所以10月份开始反弹的话，当然你是在9月尾的时候进场会比较适合啦，哦，但是还是要看图表啊。所以不要跟住日期盲目的进场，还是要看这个图表来做决定，是否要在哪一点进场，好不好？所以我的责任就是告诉你们说，诶，它的支撑差不多是在13,184左右哦。如果今晚它有跌破这个支撑呢，明白吗？OK，所以给它在差不多有可能是在给它1-2天的时间看。哦，1-2天的时间。Alright, so this is a Nasdaq component. Alright, so again, Hang Seng Index. 所以 Hang Seng Index 的话，其实还是走软的状况。Okay, so Hang Seng Index is still very weak, although the China government have come out with a series of what we call that recovery package for a stock market, including reduce the stamp duty. The market has still have no reactions. All right, but recently, the China government begin to detain some shareholder from the company because of their liquidations of the stock. That means some of the shareholder, they are selling their stock, okay, in a very big chunk. All right, so they are being detained for investigation. Reason is because that the China government already give out or already announced that they want to, to help to recover the China market. All right, but there are still some company shareholder selling their stock. All right, so that is not a good sign, okay, for China government. So that's why the China government take action to detain this what we call that shareholder. So you can see that the China government is actually put in the effort, all right, and they really wanted um, to help to recover the China stock market and the Hong Kong stock market. And recently, if you look at the China economic data, it also has been stabilized. Okay, China economic data has been stabilized. All right. So what does that mean? Okay, that means for the China market and the Hong Kong market to be recover, I believe it's just a matter of time. 所以我们还是一句话哦，之前是在哪里反弹，它就会在哪里哦开始。所以去年的话，其实是在1月11号开始反弹，所以这一次是否也是会在11月1号开始反弹呢？OK，所以历史数据的话不简单重复了，但是有时候它会很惊讶的话，很相似。OK，所以我们很期待哦，这边有可能在这边，hopefully 啊，so this is my drawing 啊，begin 可以吗？所以这个是我的 prediction 啊，然后这个是11月份，alright。所以我也是一直看好这个中国市场啊，我也是希望说，它会涨哦。我是希望说，我相信你们有经验的话，也是会有可能会同意我的说法，因为股票有起有落哦。当这个股票下跌的太多的时候哦，它的反弹就会越大哦，这个是必然的哦。你们有经验的话，你们去看一些它的之前的图表了哦。所以你可以看到之前是33000，OK，所以现在差不多是17000、18000，所以香港跟中国这个股市是属于非常便宜哦。所以如果你现在不买的话，难道你要等它上的时候买吗？可是你要有耐心啊，you have to be a very patient，OK，you have to be very patient，alright，可以吗？所以这个是我的看法了哈，这个是我的看法，所以你要 you must be patient，你要有很大的耐心，可以吗？Alright, so next, OK, so 现在我们做一个结论，OK，结论就是说，OK，SDI pullback，OK，其实整体来说全部 pullback 了，OK，这个的话是flat，OK，已经下了很久哦，then is weak。All right. We is it November bottoming? All right. 所以我们是看 pullback. Okay. Is it opportunity? So pullback. 哦，可以吗？所以这个就是告诉我们 stand by 了，stand by，stand by，哦，stand by 进场，OK，stand by 进场。所以我们要观察这几天，OK，我们要观察这几天，如果它有大量的反弹的话，我觉得 是可以开始买进一些哦，可以吗？Alright, so it's very obvious now market is pulling back again. It's give us opportunity to buy, so we have to be standby. Alright, to buy. Okay, so we will monitor this few day 啦。Okay, we will monitor this few day. 可以吗？Okay, then after that, what happened? After that, we look at the sector performance. 哦，所以我们就是要看哪一些板块的表现会比较好。所以股票的话有很多板块啦，哦，有科技板块，有医疗板块，哦，等等。Alright, so usually we will rank the sector performance and then focus on the top three stock. Okay, top three best stock. Top three best sector. Alright. So we'll focus on the top three best sector. And then after that, we'll identify individual stock. Individual stock. Alright. So 我们就看这个 sector performance. OK. 所以这个 sector performance 的话是11月，是9月11号。所以我们是先看最新的。所以我们是看最新的。So this year-to-date sector performance. Year-to-date sector performance, communication services is number one. Information technology, okay, 35. So you can see information technology has been reduced. 好，你可以看到很明显这个 IT 的板块其实有回调。Then consumer discretionary, okay, followed by industry, okay, industry, right, is picking up. Energy, it also picking up, all right. 所以能源的话也是开始反弹，OK，因为为什么呢？因为原油有上涨，OK，so the energy also recover. Reason is because that the crude oil has been spiked up the price. The crude oil price has been spiked up 嘛，OK，所以你可以看到这些数据就是告诉我们说，我们应该focus 在哪一个板块。所以这个是一年呢，一年的数据。所以现在我们就是 zoom into 一个月 ，right？ So 一个月的话，我们可以看到 communication services number one，energy 是 number two。其实能源的股票已经开始反弹了。所以比如说就是上两个星期，我也是跟大家分享过，就是 energy 已经开始跑了。所以 that's why 你可以看到新加坡的 REX International 上很多 ，alright。虽然我没有跟大家分享这个 REX International，可是如果你看这个板块 energy 的话，它开始反弹，意思是说这个能源的股票已经开始转上，alright。So it's very obvious alright。So you can see that. So this is 11 of September. Okay, information technology during that time last week was 41. So now it's 35. Okay, consumer discretionary last week is 35. Now is 30. Okay, so energy is picking up. Okay, energy last week was 2%. Okay, so if you look at the monthly performance, so monthly performance, all right, energy was 0.7% last week. If you look at this week, energy ranked number 2, all right, 2.7%. OK， 所以我们先要看的就是能源的股票，明白吗？能源的股票，当然一些科技股票的话，因为科技股票也是大跌嘛，所以这些科技股票的话也是可以看。All right. So what I mean is that, okay, based on the sector performance, we can conclude that energy sector is recovering. Okay, so you might want to take a look some of the energy stock, right? And then communication services. Okay, of course, IT sector has been selling down. It also gives us opportunity to buy lah. Okay, so that's why I say IT sector, right? 35%. Last week is 40%. Now they drop to 35%. 可以吗？所以这些板块的话，告诉我们，这些板块就是告诉我们 ，right？ OK，所以这些板块的话，就是告诉我们说，哎，IT，then communication services，right？ Consumer discretionary， right？ Then 第四个是 energy，OK，energy。所以 IT 的话有什么？IT 的话有什么股票？IT 的话有 Apple，还有什么？Apple 还有 Microsoft。OK，communication services 有什么？consumer services 是 Meta，OK，Facebook，Google，OK，and then consumer discretionary 的话，我们有 Amazon，then 最后是 Tesla，TSLA，alright，energy 的话，美国 SLB，OK，还有吗？VISD。OK，新加坡的话是什么？新加坡的话是 Rex 啊，是吗？Rex International。OK，all right. So now based on this sector performance, okay, then you zoom into the detail to find out the stock. All right. So this is the blue chip from the US market. All right. IT, we have Apple, Microsoft. Communications, we have Meta, Google, and then followed by the consumer discretionary, we have Amazon and Tesla. Energy in US, we have 应该是 SBL， 等一下我看一下 SBL 还是 SLB，SBL SLB， 嗯呀 SLB 对 SLB SLB VISD VIST OK， 所以这些都是 energy 股了，所以还是很强势 VISD。在新加坡的话，我们有 REC 是小股，REC International 是小股，right？ 所以今天就回调，OK， 回调。所以如果它有跌到这个 support level 的话，其实你们可以关注一下，right？But REC International 是不适合拿来做长期投资了哦，因为它是跟住这个原油的趋势哦，它跟住原油的趋势，如果原油有涨，它就涨；原油跌的话，它就跌。你明白吗？所以它的波动，不是很稳定哦，就是不适合做长期了哦。所以它是小股，right？So just take note，OK，right？So this is how I do things and how I select the stock. All right. Right. So before I move forward to my watch list, okay, let me introduce you my mastering price action courses. again, I hope for those of you who already attended my class, please recommend this class to your friend, family member, or your colleague. Okay, because currently there is still a subsidy up to 70%, and then the remaining 30% you can claim using the skill future. So the subsidy is not permanent. Okay, the government will terminate the grant anytime soon. All right. So if you don't take the action right now, then it's a very what we call that, you miss out the opportunity. And for your skill future, if you don't use your skill future, I believe government will take back. So that's why you must use because it's already giving to you. All right. And this class is different from other class because if you go outside, some people, they will charge you $4,000 to $5,000 for teaching you the same thing, similar thing, but in here you get the subsidy up to 70% and 30% you can claim using the skill future. So you think about it, why not? Okay, because you have to understand, if you have attended some other class before, it doesn't mean that the strategy will be the same, because stock market is dynamic. Stock market keep changing, so that's why you need to keep upgrading yourself. 所以你要了解说，股票市场它都会随时改变。之前你上过了的课程有可能已经过期了，所以你一定要再重新复习过，或者是就是学习新的东西。And now 现在它的 subsidy 是有78%，OK， then 另外38%的话，你可以用 skill future 来付了。整体来说，如果你可以用 skill future 还有这个78%的 grant， 其实你上这个课程是属于免费。但如果你去外面的话，有一些导师他是算你4000到5000块，但你自己要给钱，你算一下啦，你想一下哪里比较划算，对吗？所以当然这里的话会比较划算啦。So next, okay, the stock watch list that I have is SD Engineering. Still good, all right. So the SD Engineering, okay, when is the resistance? Are they near the resistance? Almost Almost. All right. 所以它会突破吗？ Will they break through? All right. Okay. So will the price break through $4? Don't know yet lah. Okay. We don't know yet. All right. But so far, right now, the stock is still pretty good. Okay. So the stock is still strong, and then followed by Singapore Bank. Okay. Singapore Bank is dropping, so that it gives us the opportunity to buy lah for midterm. Okay. 所以之前有买进的人我相信你们已经套利了。So previously I talked about when the price was here， 差不多是12块3毛之前。所以如果你们有买进的话，通常在这样的价位的话，通常比较多人是做中期啦，他们是会在这边卖出。Alright， okay。So of course, if you manage to buy at the very cheap price during the COVID-19, then you no need to worry lah. You can continue to hold to collect the dividend. But however, if you look at the price right now, is considered high. So when the price is considered high, usually for me, I will do midterm. So that means I will buy near the support level and then sell near the resistance, right? So it's quite consistent. Buy near support, okay, and then sell when the price hit the high. Okay, 所以有些人是做中期啦，因为他们觉得股票这个银行股比较高了，所以他们是比较喜欢做中期。所以我跟大家分享，就是每个人都不一样有些人他是买来做长期，长期的话也是可以，希望说他的股票可以跌回这个黄色线差不多是12块的话，会比较漂亮的价位，OK，可以吗？所以这个是 OCBC and we take a look UOB. All right. So I did mention to everyone, Singapore's bank is the strongest bank stocks. Okay, because the price is sloping up. Okay, reason is because our Singapore dollar is very strong. All right, so you can see when the price hit the resistance, it begin to pull back. All right, so it's very obvious. Okay, so what if the price drop here? Then maybe it gives us opportunity to buy again. Right, for midterm. Okay, for midterm. 所以现在它的股价已经很高，算是很高了所以 that's why 如果你问我的话，通常我是会做中期，做中期。当然，如果你是在低点买进的话，以前是在低点买进的话，then 你就不需要去看图表了，你收住，就是收股息就好，可以吗？Alright. So for those of you who miss out, okay, then you can only do midterm lah. Midterm will be suitable. Reason because the price is considered high. All right. And one thing I repeat again is because of Sing dollar is strong. So that's why the stock price of the Singapore bank is still considered strong. Okay. So very obvious. Okay. This is a resistance as well. So 接下来是 DBS。所以你可以看到这几天下了很多 right? So these few days they pull down a lot DBS, okay? So when is the support? Somewhere around here, I think. All right, another one is here. So there are two levels of support. One is $33. The other one is $32. Okay, so these are the two levels. So again, the price is very obvious. Right, so hit resistance, pull back. So if you manage to bought near the low price during the COVID, then congratulations to you. So you just hold and collect the dividend. But if you miss out, then if you want to buy, then you need to buy for midterm okay? Because the price is considered high. Okay, 可以吗？ So this is a bank stock, followed by 扬子江。扬子江今天有反弹。Okay, 扬子江rebound, I think, today. Yeah, it rebound. So this stock is still strong, okay, although it was pulled back last 2 weeks, but then it managed to recover, okay, but now hitting the resistance again. Alright, 所以1.7毛4，现在是一个阻力了它会突破吗？很难讲，所以要看 ，OK。所以今天是最强的股票了所以如果它今天没有跌的话，意思是说有可能它会突破了因为它是其中一只最强的股票。今天很多只股票是跌幅，只有扬子江是上涨 意思是说庄家还看好它。So what I mean is that 扬子江 today is very strong. Okay, STI index is dropping. Most of the Singapore blue chip is dropping, except Yangtze is going up. So what does that mean? That means market maker institutions are still favorable this stock. Okay, so let's say STI index begin to recover or rebound. I think Yangtze will be the one to will be the first one to recover 哦，你明白吗？所以如果是孩子开始反弹的话，我相信扬子江会是先反弹哦，因为它是属于强者哦，强者的话必然哦先会反弹先，right？ So it's still very strong. And Keppel DC Food Empire 这个是 Keppel Corp，Keppel Corp 有稍微回调一些，所以 support 是差不多是在这边，我看差不多是6.4块，然后 Keppel DC，Keppel DC 今天跌，alright，so I think support is here. So Keppel DC is considered uptrend, alright. Sometimes it pull back. Okay, when it pull back, it's always give us opportunity to buy lah. Alright. Previous high was $2.76. So now the price $2.13. I think still got potential. And lastly is Food Empire. Right. So Food Empire is considered still strong because the price didn't drop, stay above the 100-day moving average. Right. Just that we do not know when are they going to rebound. And 接下来是 iFast. Okay. So iFast, I think still strong. Okay. Although it's begin to pull back. So we'll see how this few days, if let's say the price. Okay. So let's say, for example, the price near the support level, I believe is an opportunity to buy. Right? 可以吗？其实，这个 iFast 它的跌幅不是很大，OK，跟之前的跌幅不一样，Right？所以我相信这几天的跌幅是因为整个市场不好，Right？所以也是给我们一个机会买进哦。它的 support 是差不多是在差不多是5.5毛半嘛，OK，$5.50，可以吗？And UMS Okay, UMS still pretty strong, didn't drop as well. All right. And followed by SATS, is it? So SATS 的话是之前跟大家解释过，是通常是比较长期的做法了哦。所以最近它是在 support，然后它开始反弹，主力这边是主力，then 开始回调，所以现在是走横盘的状况。Alright，所以这些是我的 watch list，你们的 watch list 是哪一些？So what is your watch list？有吗？很久没有看这个股票。Alright，so downtrend，OK，so downtrend 我们就不看了啦哦，因为我们不知道说它几时是会反弹。会反弹吗？这几天？I don't know。哦，因为之前的做法是它在这边大跌很多的时候，它就开始反弹，right？所以有可能小股的做法不一样。哦，有可能小股的做法不一样，所以它在这边如果没有开始跌的话，它开始会反弹，然后又跌回，maybe，哦，所以你要注意一下啦，OK？ 所以其实下降趋势的做法是我本身不是很呃喜欢做这个下降趋势的股票，但是如果你看它的股票的话，它大跌过后，它就是会一个反弹，大跌过后，它就是会一个反弹，大跌过后有可能它会一个反弹，可是这个反弹的话，有可能是短暂性了，alright，所以你还是要小心哦，不要追高so don't chase the stock 啦，OK，when the people chase the stock, usually that is when they lose the money，可以吗？Apple Apple is a good stock. I think every one of you know. Okay. Um, Apple, I believe every one of you know is a good company. All right. So when is a support? Okay, support is I think is here 174. So 174 is a very strong support level. All right. So you can begin to accumulate some. Okay, at the price of 174. If the price continue to drop, then the next level of the support is somewhere 166啊。它有两个支撑，OK，所以一个是174，另外一个是166啊。Apple 这个股票的话，基本面就不用说了，基本面是一个非常好的公司所以如果你喜欢这个公司的话，其实你可以买进哦。所以174，另外一个是166。Coca-Cola Coca-Cola. So how do you think about Coca-Cola? All right. So recently got pullback. Okay. Near support. All right. Will they rebound? Okay. Here the resistance. So we'll see how. Will they break through? If they break through, then I think the price may continue. But previously breakthrough, it came down back. All right. So we'll see how. But overall, it's a good company as well. All right. AMD. AMD probably the support I think here. The price 100 is considered support as well. All right. So if you like this stock, I think $100 you can accumulate in the stages. Okay. The next support is 96, around 96. All right. So this is what we call that US stock AMD. So there are two support level. One is 100. All right. Another one is $96. Okay. So you can actually begin to accumulate some. All right. So 之前所以股票是很奇妙哦，你看它有上就有跌，有上就有跌，有上就有跌。Alright, can you see that? Go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so if you don't buy now, are you going to buy later? So you can buy now actually if you wanted to. Alright, so just accumulate $100 if they drop $96 again. Alright, 可以吗？So you have to be patient. BAC, Bank of America. Is it Bank of America? So how do you think about Bank of America? So Bank of America begin to recover this few weeks. All right. So you can see the price sloping up. So if you like this company, you can accumulate as well. All right. But the price is a bit slow lah. Oh, the price is a bit slow. All right. But 整体来说是它是慢慢开始走向这个上升趋势的状况哦。 All right, so it's quite a positive sign. Okay, so the price is also very attractive lah, very cheap. Okay, if you like this company, you can accumulate actually. All right, so they give us an opportunity lah. RH Petroleum, RH Petrol Gas. Okay, this guy is not moving. How do you think? Will they move or not? 所以这只是 RH Petrol Gas 跟这个 Rex International 差不多相似，可是 RH Petrol Gas 它还没有跑，它会跑吗？其实我也是不知道，不确定。所以通常这个股票的话是 speculative 比较多了，所以你们就是要小心哦。Right？所以如果你问我的话，玩玩就好了，哦，玩玩就好。Alright, so just play for fun now, because this is for speculative lah. Alright, because REC International already moved. Alright, RH Petrol Gas is still not moving yet. The other stock, penny stock is Geo Energy, is not moving yet also. 所以这只的话也是 speculative. Alright, there are many people like this stock for speculative lah. Okay, it's not moving yet. Okay, it's not moving yet. All right. So just for your information, for your informations. All right. So just be careful if you buy, because it's still downtrend. But because of the geo energy is coin industry in US, the coin industry is bullish. So I'm not sure the geo energy will influenced by the US market or not. So you can monitor. So you can put this stock into your watch list and monitor lah. All right. Amazon. All right. So yeah, the price is attractive. So if again, this is a good company that I have shown you just now. All right. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Google, Amazon, Tesla. So these are the fundamental good company. So now price pullback, Amazon, I think give you opportunity to buy. All right. So you can see the price quite consistently rebound when it touches the brown color line. Okay, so now they touches brown color line. So you can consider, okay, you can consider. And then followed by Microsoft. Right, so Microsoft, they broke down. So the next support level is where? Probably somewhere here. $312. How do you think? 312块是一个 support level，可以吗？ So Microsoft and followed by Google. So these are the stock actually give you opportunity to buy lah. Google also, when is the support? Google support is somewhere here. 131.6. 131.6. Uptrend still intact. All right. So we see how today, let's say tonight, if the price rebound, you can begin to accumulate 了。所以今晚你们看美国市场，如果它又开始反弹的话，其实你们可以进一些，尤其是好公司的股票啦，Google、Apple、Meta、Microsoft，还有这个亚马逊，好不好？Intel 最近的话有反弹，so we take a look. Intel is quite interesting. So the price is actually sloping up. Okay. So when is the support? Support is somewhere here lah. 所以做股票其实是不难的，你看，股票有上有下，有上有下，有上有下，上下上下，right？所以现在今晚或者是明晚呢，你们注意一下，right？I think it's a great opportunity for you to buy 啦，tonight or tomorrow night，OK？Tonight or tomorrow night，可以吗？So it's very obvious you are not going to buy near the top, right？所以很多人是在高点买进哦，他在高点的时候买进，高位，OK？所以现在开始跌回，那你就准备了进场的时候，每一次跌回的时候是进场的机会，right？所以其实买股票是不难的，卖股票会比较难，OK？当它涨的时候，OK？当它涨的时候，你就会跟自己说，诶，为什么当初不要买更多？当它跌的时候，诶，为什么，诶，你买太多？所以同样的，就是你会有这种的想法，right? So it's actually not difficult, right? Okay, so pull back you buy, okay, rebound you sell, pull back you buy, rebound you sell, okay? So that's why your timing must be very accurate. Like for example, if you bought at the peak, if you don't sell, okay, if you don't sell, what will happen? The price will pull back. Right? Pull back. If the price go down further, then you become panic, then you sell at the bottom. 所以很多人就是这样的做法了哦。比如说这边，很多人有可能会卖在低点，alright？因为为什么呢？因为它的价格一直跌，一直跌哦，然后跌破这个200天的平均线，他们就 panic 啊，panic 就是在这边卖，连隔天就反弹了，right？所以我的建议你就是说，要么你就在上面卖，然后下面买，上面卖，下面买，上面卖，下面买。OK，所以这个情绪的话，情绪哦很重要啊。哦，如果你一旦这个 timing 不对的话，哦，连你要不要买进的话会比较困难一点。So the timing is important 啊。So once your timing is wrong then it's very difficult for you to buy. Alright, OK，就比如说，let's say for example, if you sell if you sell on this day, if you sell on this day, then the next day they rebound. Will you buy back? Normally, most of the people will not buy back because they already lost money. Okay, lost money, you ask him to buy back, obviously they will not 啦。所以这个 timing 很重要啊。OK，所以如果你可以在之前卖出，或者是比较早卖出的话，then 隔天它反弹的话，你还是可以就是准备进场，不然的话你还没有消化昨天才卖亏钱，今天它涨的话，你要买吗？通常很多人是不会买啦。OK，so that's a problem that most of the people have. Alright. Okay, Tesla. Tesla already went up. Okay. So can you see Tesla already went up? Okay, when is the support? Support is here. If you want to buy, I think somewhere here. 所以要看今晚，如果今晚它没有跌破的话，so you have to see tonight 啦。Tonight if the price didn't break down, continue to stay above 260, then you can begin to accumulate around 260. Okay, but the best part to buy is here. Okay, the best part to buy is when the price was around 223, 21. 所以你们要学会看图表，所以你们才可以准确的在哪里买进哦。因为现在它已经上很多了，所以你只可以买它 pullback 的时候，差不多是260块，可以吗？260 is a support level, and then Palantir, Palantir. So Palantir also near support level. Right. So there are two level actually. 一个是$14.50, the other one is $14. So there are two support level. So that's why I say either tonight or tomorrow night. Okay, either tonight or tomorrow night lah. So you just stand by lah. 可以吗? So in fact, Palantir is actually move in a sideway. Okay, consolidation. All right, consolidation is actually what I mean is that means we have no idea whether the price will break through or break down. Can you see my previous drawing? 所以有两种说法啦 either 突破或者是跌破 OK but 现在还早哦所以它有两个 support level 一个是14块5毛另外一个是14块可以吗 one is $14.50 the other one is 14 cent right so you can monitor this stock right because they move in the sideway now right okay so let me move on to my slide. So this is a US stock, okay. VIST still strong, the energy. New Oriental, 这个是香港股9901。Alright, so 9901 is still pretty strong. Okay, one of the strongest Hong Kong stock, one of the stronger China stock listed in Hong Kong. So 现在有 pullback, 有可能是一个机会。Alright, support 这边 42.13, 42.13. Alright. Then Li Auto EV stock is dropping also. So Li Auto, are they in the support level? Yes, they are in the support level. All right. So if the price didn't drop, stay above $38, I think it's opportunity as well. 可以吗？所以它是走横盘的状况 Li Auto。Then 还有这个 XPeng XPE。So XPeng 的话，跌回 alright, so you can see the price actually break below the support level. So when is the next support? Somewhere around here, is it? Right. So the next support is somewhere around $60, I think. 60 Hong Kong dollars. These are Hong Kong listed. Right. Okay. So these are Hong Kong stock. Right. So next, let me move on to this slide 2023. Like what I mentioned, ignore the news. So I has been consistent. I always advise you to ignore the news. Reason is because that the problem that the retail investor have is always read the news. So when you read the news, then you become confused. But when I show you the chart, right, actually there are a lot of opportunity for you to buy. 所以刚才你可以看到我刚才说你很多这个图表，很多这个股票啊，其实很多股票它已经回调哦，所以你就等待这几天买入，你明白吗？所以如果你一直看这个新闻的话，你就会害怕。当你害怕的时候，你就不敢买进。哦，很多散户就是这样，他会等到这个股票涨了很多的时候，他才买进。那时候就他们开始输钱了，他因为是在高点买进嘛。你要明白说，很多好的股票是在不确定性的时候涨幅。哦，So you have to understand a lot of stock rebound, okay, rebound during the uncertain time, like for example, this few days, uncertainty. It's always like that. Oh? So that's why ignore the news. Okay. So my suggestion to you, use price action to look at the chart. Okay. Use the price action to identify when to buy. Okay. And then when to sell. All right. Because what we are looking at is a real data. And the stock chart is actually driven by the human psychology behavior. 所以我们看的东西其实是 real data 来的 the real chart. So why we use price action is because it will help us to spot the chart pattern. So stock may move in a sideways and then break through. So we want to buy when the price break through, and then we sell when the price break down. Okay. More effective reason is because that we are looking at the real data. So 这个是不会改变的。所以当我们看这个数据是真的话，它是 accurate. So that means data is real. That means what? Is accurate. Alright. So that's why you need to learn how to look at the chart, and you need to learn how to identify the chart pattern to take advantage on the stock market to make money from the retail investor who are always read the news. All right, so you have to understand the retail investor who read the news and the retail investor who look at the chart. Okay, who has the advantage? Of course, the people who look at the chart. So give you an